West till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. But down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
At the die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to short you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
How you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cup?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's lock up. I know you know Ron.
Who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seeing decent dope.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good. His knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle. But them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
He got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood. I see you try to play me, you gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more of them cars when to amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars, but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't faze me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it, remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying, I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try, so until we meet again.
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we riot, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights, patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alton Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil and said, I pray you die, every devil.
It's voting on it. What is it?
What is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it, made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on a false image, UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss poor. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no pics or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga, let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50, I shall now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Forsaking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of time. terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fuck equality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastator, I'm calculating my next move. UPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for bars, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your mood on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like some war, resist or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure. Election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On go like a German shepherd, young and a restless. Wear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
If Rome ain't on it, what is it?
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. Is my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
It's all about that warfare, boy. Give back up, give back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground. Now this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We will not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem, tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man by before I be a coward.
Alright, Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatham. Yahweh Shamar and Thaba Hashem Yahushua. To all the brothers and sisters out there, you know this is the Isupk, Greensboro, North Carolina, Sabbath service. We're going to go ahead and get started. You got to learn how to work that, man. Alright? Present yourself.
Malaya, Banya Hawada, Banya Shirawa.
Palatya, Banya Hawada, Banya Sha'ala.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatham. This one. What the other hand, you know? Alright, present yourself.
Kabal Lamar, Banya Hawada, Banya Shirawa.
Kabal Lamar, Banya Hawada, Banya Sha'ala.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatham. Alright. Oh my God, I'm getting better. Uh-oh, Salaki. Go ahead. You can be up here to scroll. All right, Malaya.
Wapayan Aquadam. When you turn your face to east, start with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Wadah. Hayah. Shukah. Yahweh. Malakufka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha, Baratiza, Kawa, Haya, Washamayim, Thunder now, Lakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalak now, Kabawak now, Kasalak now, Kabawaki now, Wala'a, Tawiya'a now, Vanasa one, Ball, Hasha now, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahakapara, Babalamyu, Ahmad.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
Prayer of power. Yahweh Hashem. Yahweh Hashem. Yahweh Shah. Nathanael. Hakak. Laura Pa'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal. Malawa. Hakak. Latahar. Ha Matazarayim. Hakak. Lahakwakim. Hamakim. Hakak. Al Rakawa. Hatama'ala. Lagarasham. Bahashem. Yahushua. Wadaman.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. Against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Blessed is the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahushua. Wa Mayaka'al. Wa Alahayim. Matazaba'aya. Salaki. Alawab Yahan. Ha'alawab Yahan. Hasaranyim. Hakwat is a Yanyim. Hakayayoyim. Wahakwakim. Yahweh Hashem. Yahweh Shah. The water Ahmad.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushua. And Mike. And the angels. Commanding General Yahweh. The general. The captain. The officer. The trooper. The sister. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al. Ha'aranyim. Mahayan. Yaba'ah. Yazari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Asha'ah. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Ragalka. Al Yanawam. Shamarka. Ana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Salaki. Yasharala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Ya. Yamyaka. Salaki. Yamawam. Hashamash. La'a. Yaka'a. Wayarak. Balayala'a. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makab. Right. Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Al-Napaska.
Al-Napaska.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza Akta.
Tazaka.
Waba Wa'aka.
Wabaka.
Mayata.
Mayata.
Why I will
Why I belong.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes.
I will lift up mine eyes
Until the hills.
to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from your
My
house.
help coming from your house.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming
and
in
thy coming in
from this time
from
forth
this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Al-Haim.
Alahayim.
Al-Dama Yalaka.
Al-Dama Yalaka.
Al-Takaras.
Al-Dakaras.
Wa Al-Tashakwa.
Al-Dashakwa.
Al. Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Al-Yadika.
Al-Yadika.
Yahama Yawam.
Yahweh
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amika.
Al-Amika.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Yahweh.
Sawada.
Sawadah.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'atazawa.
Ya'atazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyika.
Al-Tazapawanyika.
Amara.
Amara.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakaki.
Wanakaki.
Magawa.
Magawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasharala.
Sham Yasharala.
Abada.
Abada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Tazawa.
La'atazawa.
Salaki. La'atazawa.
La'atazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Al-Yaka.
Ayaka. Barak. Bari'at. Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Alawam.
Alawam.
Wa. Yashama.
Yashama.
Allah.
Allah.
Yam.
Yom.
Mawa Abba.
Abba.
Wabagari.
Wagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wamawam.
Wamawam.
Wamawalak.
Wamawalak.
Palasha.
Palasha.
Ayashabwa.
Ayashabwa.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam.
Gam.
Ashawar.
Ashawar.
Nalawak.
Nalawak.
Amam.
Amam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawak.
Zarawak.
Labanya Lawak.
Labanya Lawak.
Salah.
Salah.
Asha Laham.
Asha Laham.
Kamalian.
Kamalian.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayaban. Kayabawan. Kayaban.
Kayawan.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashwan.
Koyashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Bayada Ara.
Bayanda Ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nada Yabamawa.
Nada Yamawa.
Salaki. Nada Yabawan.
Nada Yamawa.
Kara.
Kara.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazal.
Wakazal.
Mana.
Mana'ai.
Kal.
Kal.
Nasa Yakamwa.
Nasa Yakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarka.
Amar.
Naya Rasha'a.
Naya Rasha'a.
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Af, Naafwa,
Nawaf,
Naawaf,
Nawaf,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya, Shayatamwa,
Shadama,
Kagalka,
Kagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rayaka,
Rayaka,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Dabaya Ari,
Dabaya,
Wakalahaba'a,
Wakalaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Aharam,
Aharam,
Khan,
Khan,
Derabatma,
Daratma,
Basa
Basa,
Wasaba,
Wasab,
Wapafka,
Wapaka,
Halam,
Halam,
Malahai,
Malahai,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kualawam,
Palawam,
Waya Baba Kusha,
Waya Bakwashwa,
Salaki, Waya Bakwashwa,
Wayaba, Kwash,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashu,
Waya,
Waya,
Bahawa,
Yahweh,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Waya,
Waya,
Kapara,
Kapar,
Waya,
Waya,
Abadwa,
Abadwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Dayawa,
Dayawa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Afka,
Atha,
Atha, Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labatka,
Badka,
Alawam,
Ayawan,
Al-Ratazah,
Al-Kaharatazah in the English. Keep not thou silent.
Keep not thou silent.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumble.
thine enemies make a tumble.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate
And
thee.
lifted up the
And
head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken captive
They
counsel.
have taken captive counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted
And
against
consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off.
let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
Be in the nation.
That the name of
In
Yasha'Allah
the name of Yahshua,
may be no more
they
remembered.
be no more remembered.
For they had consulted
But
together
they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They are confederate against
the tabernacles of Edom
the tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab
Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal,
and Ammon
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre,
Asur
Asur,
also is joined with them.
is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot,
Selah.
Selah,
Do unto them
do unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to
as
Jabin,
to Jabin,
at the brook of
at the
Kison,
brook of Kazan,
which perished in Endor.
which perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their noble,
like a red,
like a red,
and like
and
Seir.
like Seir,
Yea,
yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Sebah,
as Sabbath,
and as
and
Amunah,
as Amun,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh
the
in
houses of
possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
O my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stubble before the
as
wind,
a stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a
as
wood,
the fire burns the wood,
and as the flame
and as the flame
set the mountains on
set
fire.
the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute
So
them
persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm,
Fill their faces with
till
shame.
their faces with shame,
They may seek thy
that
name.
they may seek thy
O
name.
Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be
let
confounded
them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Let them be put to shame
Let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that they may know
that they may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone,
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high,
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Sorry.
Psalm. All right. And we need a new one.
La Yasharal.
La Yasharal.
All right. Shot.
Shah.
All right. Where did we leave off? I think it was Leviticus.
Leviticus 14 and 48.
Okay, the book of Leviticus 14. I'm going to read 7 verses. Then the trooper is going to pick it up. The book of Leviticus. Let's see. Okay. The book of Leviticus, chapter 14. So y'all follow along with the Hebrew, y'all, if y'all can, on your blueletterbible.org. So y'all go ahead and get the, Okay. So last week we was talking about the spread of a plague. Back then, big thing was leprosy. So I believe, and I'm gonna check. Well, no, I think there is. It's not the same thing because there is a curse that the Most High said that the mildew would be in our houses. Like it's in Leviticus that says mildew would be like a thing. Like mildew is dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of us grew up with like a mildew home because of poverty.
Right.
Because what I'm saying, because of we couldn't afford certain things, to take care of our houses, and that's a curse in itself. And that's in the book of Leviticus. I'll find it, but leprosy was another big disease that was common amongst in the earth at that time. Right. I think nowadays they have either cures for leprosy. There's mostly third world, like real poverty-stricken countries that get leprosy. They don't have any cure, but back then it was a big thing, and the priest was the one always identifying whether it was leprosy on the house, on you, on your clothes, and that sort of matter. So 14 and what? 48?
Yes, sir.
All right. We're gonna read 48 to 54, 55. Yeah. The book of Leviticus, chapter 14, verse 48. Wa'am. No, Salakia. Wa'am. Ban. Yaban. No, Salakia. No. Wa'am. Ba'a. Yaba'a. Hakahan. Wara'a. Wahaka. Salakia. Wahana'a. Salakia. Wahana. La'a. Pasha. Hanaga'ai. Babayath. Akaraya. Akaraya. Hataka. Hataka. Ath. Habayaath. Watahar. Hakahan. Ath. Habayaath. Kaya. Narapa'a. Hanagai. Verse 49. Walakwak. Hakata'a. Ath. Habayath. Shathaya. Tazaparayam. Wa'aitaza. Arasa. Washanaya. Thawala'aith. Wa Asab, verse 49. Hold on. 49. Okay, verse 50. Salakia. Verse 50. Okay. Washakata. Washakata. Washakatha. Ath. Hatazapara. Ha'akath. Al. Kal. Kalaya. Salakia. Kalaya. Karaash. Al. Mayam. Kayayam. Verse 51. Walakwak. Ath. Itazah. Ha'arasa. Wa'ath. Ha'asab. Wa'ath. Shania. Is it Shania? Shania. Okay. Shania. Shania. Hathawala'ith. Wa'ath. Hatazapara. Hakaya'ah. Watabala. Atham. Badam. Hatazapar. Hashaka wata. Wabamayam. Hakayayam. Wahawa'a. No. Wahaza'a. Al. Haba'ith. Abaya. No. Shabai. Pa'aimayam. Verse 52. Wahata'a. Ath. Habaya'ath. Badam. Hatazapawar. Wabamayam. Hakayayam. Wabatazapar. Hakaya. Waba'itaza. Ha'arasa. Waba'asab. Wabashanaya. Hathawala'ith. Verse 53. Washalak. Ath. Hatazapar. Hakaya'ah. Markawa'itaza. La'ayar. Panaya. Hashada. Wakapar. Habaya'ath. Tahar. Verse 54. Sa'ath. Hathawara'ah. Lakal. Naga'ai. Hatazara'ith. Walanathak. Walnathak. Verse 55. I'm going to read 55. As in verse 55? No, it's 54, right?
Yes, sir. 54.
That's it, right? That's 7 verses. 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more verse, right? 55.
Yes, sir.
Wala taza, verse 55. Wala taza ra'aith habagad wala bayath. That's the end of verse 55. No, it's in 54. 54. That was in the 54. What was that? That was in the 55. This one started kind of weird. I think it was 56. Yeah, this was confusing. All right, go ahead.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 14, verse 48. And if the priest shall come in and look upon it, and behold, the plague have not spread in the house after the house was plastered, then the priest shall pronounce the house clean.
Read it again. Read 48 again.
Verse 48. And if the priest shall come in and look upon it, and behold, the plague have not spread in the house after the house was plastered, then the priest shall pronounce the house clean.
So, last week we went if they remove, a few bricks or stones from the house, and the plague spread some more. Then they were just like, man, let's just demo the whole house. Ain't no more saving the house. It just they demo it and they take the stones to an unclean place, like a landfill. So just how this kingdom is set up, it tries to be like the kingdom of heaven. You understand? They have landfills, they got everything, but what they don't have is morality. So there'll never be a kingdom forever. That's why that prophecy that Nebuchadnezzar had in the book of Daniel, where all the kingdoms set up, but then the big stone came and destroyed them all. You understand? That's the kingdom of Christ. That's your kingdom. That's Black and Hispanic and Native American Indians' kingdom.
That's right.
Their kingdom is going to stand forever, because our kingdom is going to be based off morality.
Right.
And all these other things is involved. Yeah, of course, this is to the Lord. This is common sense. Getting rid of impurities, getting rid of things like this will never go away. We're gonna have things like that, but we're gonna know how to deal with them.
Right.
Because we're gonna have this law. Like how a religious painted things. Especially in Jehovah's Witness. That no longer. In their kingdom of heaven depiction, is that a lion is going to be able to be with a sheep, and then the spider won't bite you no more, or that then a scorpion won't sting you no more, a snake. Like, the earth is going to always be the earth. Right. That's just the Lord, how the Lord decided. That's not how they just depict this thing that everything is like they always this kingdom wants everybody to be joined in this big happy rainbow coalition, like everything just I don't know. No, the Lord made a lion to hunt. You understand? Like, the Lord made a lion to be a hunting beast. Then when he hunts, he's very violent and he's very ferocious, and he eats a cantaloupe. What's it? Not a cantaloupe. Antelope. And cantaloupe. I'm thinking about cantaloupe. An antelope, and it doesn't look pretty. And you look at the Discovery Channel. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but you look at the Discovery Channel, and you be like, damn, like. I actually root for the lion though. People root for the little antelope. I'm like, nah, cause see, there's a lot of antelope. The lion, man, like if he don't catch that prey, he won't. His whole family won't eat.
Right.
Like they gonna start. Go ahead.
So like I can say one
go
thing,
ahead.
They had a story just came out about the tigers. It says more tigers in captivity in the United States than there are on the planet.
Look at you. So who's really the lion? Who's really the beast of the earth?
Right.
Our oppressor is the beast of the earth, man.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So just because in the garden they were still beasts. Like Adam named them beasts, but he wasn't out there playing with them. He was out there like you understand. He wasn't out there like being like them circus tigers. I'm pretty sure he knew how to deal with them. But listen, man, like that's not how things work. It's just like today. It's just like there's always gonna be. There might be, things still on the earth that could be potentially dangerous, but because when we rule the earth, we'll know how to deal with them according to the law.
Right.
It might not ever be no COVID-19 because listen, In the kingdom of heaven, we're not gonna let heathens eat whatever the hell they want to eat.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no snake eating, no rat eating, no none of that.
Right.
Like because we'll know that those animals could carry potential diseases. You understand? It's still biology, man. We're still creatures of biology. So we still like things exist in certain animals that not supposed to exist in us.
Right.
That's just our biology is different, but we're still all in this earth together. So we just gotta, we can't eat rats. The Lord gave us unclean and clean beasts to deal with, just like with the spread of the diseases or plague in the house. So He told us, if it spreads some more, get rid of it. If it don't spread, it's what?
Then the priest shall pronounce the house clean.
And then the priest will pronounce it clean. Like, man, you good to go, and then spread no more. Go ahead. You go back and move in. Go ahead.
Because the plague is healed.
It's healed. It ain't no longer there. Go ahead.
Verse 49. And he shall take to cleanse the house 2 birds, and cedar wood, and scarlet, and hyssop. Verse 50. And he shall kill the one of the birds in an earthen vessel over running water. Verse 51. And he shall take the cedar wood, and the hyssop, and the scarlet, and the living bird, and dip them in blood of the slain bird, and in the running water, and sprinkle the house 7 times.
And this is like the priest will do this because like the Lord requires a sacrifice. After He requires a sacrifice. This is like a sacrifice to represent that, okay, this is clean. Do this. Take this bird, kill one bird, keep one bird living, sprinkle the blood 7 times. This is what priests do for like a remission of sin or for whatever the plague was there for. You understand what I'm saying? To pronounce it clean, like just like how you have to we won't do this anymore. There is no more blood sacrifices because Christ was the ultimate sacrifice. We don't. But back then you had to do this because the Lord required, like if you some type of trespass, you had to, like it's remember that song "Pay It Back with Blood." Well, that's the Lord, man. You see how we're the Lord's people, man. You understand what I'm saying? We're the Lord's people by nature, man. That's just who we are, man. Right. It required some type of blood sacrifice. Just not your own brother. Just don't kill your own brother or nothing like that. Christ gave His life already, so we don't have to do any more animal sacrifices anymore. Read on.
Verse 52. And he shall cleanse the house with blood of the bird, and with the running water, and with the living bird, and with the cedar wood, and with the hyssop, and with the scarlet.
So the hyssop and the wood, I guess they'll burn it, or they will, they'll use it to clean it. Read on.
Verse 53. But he shall let go the living bird out of the city into the open fields, and make an atonement for the house.
So this is for the house. This is an atonement for the house. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't even for you. This is like the house. Like there was something wrong with the house. So make this so that the Lord can, the priest, the priest pronounce it clean, so that the Lord can see, okay, this is clean. It's a clean house. Go ahead.
And it shall be clean. Verse 54. This is the law for all manner of plague of leprosy and scald.
So this is the law for all manner of what?
For all manner of plague of leprosy and scald.
So there's different types of leprosy then. So this leprosy that was on the house it was not a leprosy, it was for the house. There's different manners of leprosy. And what? And gall?
And scald.
And scald. Look up the word scald for me, Brother Kashaw. Let me get a definition of scald.
A scruff or scabby disorder.
You know what I'm saying? So, like that's basically what different leprosy is. So, a house could have got leprosy too. Stone, you know what I'm saying? So, it could be contagious, it could be dangerous. So the Lord there's a law to get rid of that. You're supposed to get rid of that. You can't live with that, and It could be a infectious disease. So this is the law of all manner of leprosy and scald. Read on.
Verse 55. And for the leprosy of a garment and of a house. Verse 56.
Go ahead, read it.
And for a rising.
Read this whole chapter.
And for a scab. And for a bright spot. Verse 57. To teach when it is unclean and when it is clean. This is the law of leprosy.
And that was the law of leprosy, man. So this is what what the Lord required us to do when there was something that was leprous on us, on our garments, on our walls, on our houses, on anything. Because listen, man, even though this is not in the Bible, this saying is not in the Bible. You ever heard that saying, cleanliness is next to godliness? Right. The Lord is a God of order and cleanliness, man. Right. You understand? That's how we're supposed to try to live anyway. Go ahead.
We taught the world how to quarantine.
We taught the world how to do. Man, listen. All people, black and Hispanic people are clean by when the conquistadors arrived. You see how look at the kingdom look at this kingdom, right? Where in this kingdom, like let's say you go to a big major city, right? It's only certain places where it might be clean areas, but you go to some major cities, man, they filthy and dirty, man. Because nobody has these laws of cleanliness, man. Like the Lord is a God of the Most High is a God of cleanliness and order, man. Right. Like when the conquistadors arrived to some of those of our Hispanic brothers, when the Cortez and them arrived to Mexico, or when they found the city of the Aztecs or whatever, they found a clean city, man. They wrote it down in their manuscripts and their records. Like, man, we never seen such a clean place. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because by nature or what we think we have understood, we're supposed to be clean. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, them conquered conquistadors that was coming off this shit, they bathe and how many months of travel. You ever seen a movie about pirates and stuff like that? That whole pirate life and listen, the whole Europe, that's why they had the bubonic plague, man. Right. That's why they had the bubonic plague, because the oppressor, he don't believe in that, like growing up, I used to hear like some of the I ain't had white. I guess you had some counterparts, some more Caucasian counterparts. Some of them wouldn't bathe in 2 days or something like that. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like they believe in, like I think I seen somebody was like, if you bathe too much, you're stripping the oils from your natural oils. That's because they white. Right. That's because they don't have no natural oil. Right. Like listen, black and Hispanic, you pour natural oils out of your body, man. Right. You gotta get rid of them because they catch dirt. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You can't just be out here just always funky, man. You gotta clean yourself. You gotta clean your house. Right. You gotta clean your car. And like in black and Hispanic, we like to be clean. Right. So I mean, some of us, but by nature was, if we was a nation, it'd be required to be clean and take care. You know what I'm saying? And be in neat and be in order. And if you saw something that looks suspicious in your house like a plague, hey, get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Call the priest. Call these brothers. Like, hey, what's going on? Okay, yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this mildew. Let's get rid of this plague. Because that's how we're supposed to live. This is a law, man. This is a law. So with that saying, we're at the end of chapter 14, and next week we're gonna pick up on 10:25. Matter of fact, let's go down 7 verses. We good on time. Let's go. Let's read the book of Leviticus chapter 15 and do 7 verses.
Yes, sir.
We're good on time.
Book of Leviticus chapter.
No, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read in Hebrew. The book of Leviticus, and then we're gonna start next week on this. The book of Leviticus chapter 15 verse 1. Wayadabar Yahweh Al Mashah Wa'al Akarana La'amar. That's the book verse 1. That's the end of verse 1. Verse 2.
Dabarawa, Banaya, Yashara'al, Yasha Salakia, brother, cause the water, Yasha Allah, Salakia, brother, Yasha Allah. I know that. It's Salakia, brother, the water. Good night. Wa Amar Sakwa, Wa Amarasakwa. No, Salakia. Wa Amaratham. Alaham. Ayash, Kaya, Yahaya, Sa'ab, Mabasharawa, Salaki, Mabashrawa, Habawa, Tama'a, Hawa'a, verse 3, Wasa'ath, Thahaya, Tama'athawa, Basawaba'a, Salaki, Basawabawa, Rara, was that Rara? Rara, I believe that's Rara. Basharawa, Sawabawa, Awa, Hakathayam, Basharawa, Masawa, Masabawa, Salakia, Masawabawa, Tamaathwa, Awa'a, verse 4, Ka, Hamashakab, Ashar, Yashakab, Alayawa, Hasa'ab, Yatama'a, Wakal, Hakalaya, Ashar, Yashab, Alayawa, Yatama'a, verse 5, Wa'ayash, Ashar, Yagai, Bamashab, Bamashakabawa, Yakabam, Yakabama, Bagadayawa, Warakataza, Bamayam, Watama'a, Aid, Ha'airab, verse 6, Wahayashab, Hakalaya, Ashar, Yashab, Ailayawa, Hasab, Yakabam, Bagadayawa, Warakai, no, that's a Taza, right? Well, that's a Taza, right?
Khan.
Yeah, Khan. Warakataza, Bamayam, Watama'a, Id, Ha'irab, verse 7. Wahad Nagai, Babashar, Wabashar, Hasa'ab, Hakaba'am, Bagadayawa, Warakatazah, Bamayam, Watama'a, Id, Ha'irab. That's the end of verse 7. Pick it up, brothers.
Yes, sir. Book of Leviticus, chapter 15, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when any man have a running issue out of his flesh, because of his issue he is unclean. Verse 3. And this shall be his uncleanness in his issue.
So listen, so we're gonna get into the issue, the laws of running issues. Like it's gonna explain what kind of issues, different. It's got different issues for men and women. Read on.
Whether his flesh run with his issue, or his flesh be stopped from his issue, it is his uncleanness. Verse 4.
That means that's his, like it come from him. Go ahead.
Every bed whereon he lieth that have the issue is unclean.
So and then everything that, so if you got a running issue, like, pus or whatever running issue come out of your flesh, and everything you lay on, that's unclean. Go ahead.
And whosoever toucheth his bed shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and be unclean until the evening.
So and then if you touch them or if you deal with them, then like common sense will tell you anyway. But this is a law stated. Like this is what you're supposed to do. You supposed, like, if you, like, people that go, like nurses and stuff like that, they deal with how they're supposed to take showers and take baths, clean yourself.
Right.
You deal with anything, like anybody sick or anything, like you can't just be going around the day with that, you deal with something like that and just go about your day. No, you're supposed to clean yourself. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And he that sitteth on anything whereon he sat, that have the issue, shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water.
Yeah, so like anything that he's touched, that you touched, and you dealt with somebody with a running issue, you're supposed to take a bath. Go ahead.
And be unclean until the evening.
And then you're unclean until the evening. Just like the law of, I believe this is afterwards or before, of when a man has sex with a woman. That's a law that you're supposed to clean. Some I don't know who it is. But some people might not even take showers after they even had been with a woman or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be out here just funky, man. Like goddamn, like brother, like babe, go take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, even that, here we know in Israel school UPK, a brother's unclean when he being with his rib, unto the evening. So let's say you had sexual intercourse with your rib at I don't know, this time of day, midday. Well, you're unclean now till the sun go down, or you have hours before, like like an hour before sunset. You just take a shower, man. You'll be clean afterward. Before night you're unclean, but when the sun go down, you'll be good. But now if you had sex during nighttime, you ain't unclean until the next, nighttime. That's just the law, read on, and we got to follow the law.
Verse 7. And he that toucheth the flesh of him that have the issue shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water.
And bathe yourself. And then listen, the oppressor didn't know nothing about bathing, man. See, look at the scriptures say you got to bathe, man. These heathens, they ain't know about bathing, man. They was cavemen.
Right.
Oppressor likes to glorify that caveman like a caveman thing. He wasn't washing nowhere, man. He didn't know how to wash. we had to teach them about bathing. The Native Indians used to wash in rivers.
Right.
You know, they knew about being clean.
Right.
When the oppressors came over here with all the diseases, and that's why they had all the diseases, man. Why you think they knew to give them smallpox? You know, the Native Indians didn't know maybe these people were unclean, that they had diseases. They just took them blankets. They thought it was a gift or something. I don't know how, and I don't really know how that went down. I'm pretty sure it was a trick, you know. But like even today, like you go to like if you shop, I know brothers, and ain't no shame. I do it. If you shop at a thrift store or something like that, like where they got clothes from other people been wearing, just wash it again, man.
Right.
You know, I don't know if they wash them there, but just wash it again. Like if you go to like thrift stores or anything like they got second hand, hand down clothing, just wash it again, man. Don't wear it like if you ain't washed it. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So with that, that's it. Pass the card. Well, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and
Money. Men of Israel, prepare to salute the Torah.
Gird our loins.
Oh, look.
Men of Israel.
Men of Israel,
gird thy loins.
Prepare thy loins.
Gird thy loins.
Gird thy loins.
And prepare to salute the Torah.
And prepare to salute the Torah.
Hold on. Go ahead. Yahaba Shem Yah Shabaraka Yah.
Yahaba Shem Yah Shabaraka Yah.
Yahaba Shem Yah Shabaraka Yah. Yahaba Shem Yah Shabaraka Yah. Wapayan Aquadam. He's turning to face the east. We're going to start with the Lord's Prayer. Abanaw. Shabbat Shemayim. Wadad. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakika. Taba'ah. Ratazah. Hayah. Asha. Ba'aratazah. Kawah. Hayah. Shemayim. Thundernow. Come. Cow. Yawam. Wasalapanaw. Kawawapnaw. Kasalapnaw. Kawawapnaw. Wala'ah. Tabi'anaw. Manasa'awan. Abal. Hashanaw. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Lakah. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahapapara. Lawalungi. Amat.
English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Pray for the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shah. Baba Kashar. Nathan Lanawa. Hakat. Lara Pa'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal Malawa. Hakat. Batahar. Hamatazarim. Hakat. Lahakwayim. Hamathium. Hakat. Al. Rahakara. Hatama Allah. The Garasham. Bahashim Yahushua. The water I'm
In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the liver.
Power to cleanse the liver.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Yahweh Shah?
Why Makiala?
Why Makiala?
Why Ali Hayi?
Why
Mataza Ba'aya.
Mataza Ba'aya.
Allah Wab Yaham. Hala Wabiam. Asarayim. Hakwata Sarayim. Hakoyayim. Wahakwafi. Yahweh Ba'ashim. Yahweh Tawala Aman.
Yahweh Shah, Tawala Aman.
Salaki. Yahweh Shah.
Tawala
Aman.
In English, bless you Yahweh.
Bless you Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah. And Michael.
And
the angels. Commander General Yahweh. The
generals.
The captains.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'ah. Ayanka. Al-Harayim. Mahayan. Yaba'ah. Yazari. Ma'ayim. Yahweh. Asha'ah. Shemayam. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Ayanawam. Shamarka. Ana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasharab. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yah. Yamika. Yawamam. Yashamash. La'ayakaka. Yaka'a. Wayarak. Balayala'a. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makara. Yashamar. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Shamar. Yashamar. Taza'afka. Wabawaka. Wabawa'aka. Mayata. Wa'ad awalam.
In English, I will lift my eyes to the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'ah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. Even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahayim. Al-Dama Yalaka. Al-Takarash. Wa'al Tashakwa. Al. Kayahana. Al-Yabika. Yahama Yawan. Ra'ash. A'amaka. Ya'arayamwa. Sawada. Wayafka. Ya'atazawa. Al-Tazapawanyaka. Amara. Lakawa. Wanakakim. Magalia. Wala'a. Yazakar. Shamya Sha'al. Awada. Kaya. Nawa'a Tazawa. Laba. Yakadwa. Ayaka. Bara. Yakarathwa. Alhaya. Adawam. Washima. Washima. Yashima. Aliyam. Mawa'aba. Wahagari. Gabal. Wa'amawam. Wa'amalak. Palasha. Ashabagwa. Tazawar. Gamashawa. Nelawa. Aman. Hayawa. Zarawa. Labanya Lawat. Salah. Ashalaham. Kamadiwa. Kasaya. Sara'ah. Kayaban. Banakal. Koyashwan. Nashamadiwa. Bayan Da'ira. Hayawa. Daman. La'admawa. Shayatamba. Nada. Yabadma. Yamawa. Kara. Wakasa'aba. Wakatazal. Mana. Cow. Kasayamwa. Nasayakamwa. Ashar. Amara. Yakarasha. Lanawa. Na'awa. Alahayam. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagagawa. Kakwash. Lapanya. Rawaka. Ka'ash. Ira. Wakalahaba. Salaki. Kalahaba. Dalaha. Harayam. Khan. Taradam. Basa Arik. Wasaba. Wapafka. Dabahayam. Tabahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kwalawam. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahau. Yabashwa. Wala. Bahawwa. Ayahad. Waya. Kapara. Waya. Abadwa. Waya. Da'aiwa. Kaya. Athar. Salaki. Shamka. Yahau. Abaka. Ayawam.
In English. Keep not outside.
Oh, your house.
And hope Salaki. Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
Lo.
Thy enemies make a tumble.
Thy enemies make a tumble.
And they that hate thee.
They that hate thee.
Have lifted up their head.
Have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
They consulted against.
They consulted against.
Thy hidden ones.
Thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Yahshua.
Name of Yahshua.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they had consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against
They are confederate against
the tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
The Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
The Baal.
The Baal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also.
Assur also.
Joined with them.
Joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook Kisan.
At the brook of Kisan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles.
Make their nobles.
Like a red.
Like a red.
And like Zeed.
Like Zeed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As a Ba.
As a Ba.
And as Amun.
And as Amun.
Who said.
Who said.
Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh.
The houses of Yahweh. The houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame.
As the flame.
And as the flame.
As the flame.
Sets the mountains on fire.
Sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
Make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
And they may seek thy name.
And they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That they may know.
That they may know.
That
thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the Most High.
Art the Most High. Over all the earth.
Psalm. Men of Israel, one curse is salute to the teacher. My name is Shabbat. Amadium. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barak.
Yahya Matan. Class dismissed.